We're making good old-fashioned root beer gingerbread. Root beer gingerbread? Have you ever heard of that? I'm CM Coleman, welcome to my home. Today we are making a root beer gingerbread. This is pretty cool, and it was inspired by the ginger beer breads that I've seen, but I decided I would change it up and then do root beer. This is a really simple recipe, and it goes with the old-fashioned gingerbread. We are starting off with 2.5 cups of flour. To that I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of ginger, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of ground cloves. We're just going to give that a light spin here in the bowl. Now we're going to work with our wet ingredients, and it starts off pretty simple. I have half a cup of butter. That's at room temperature. To that I'm going to add half a cup of sugar, 1 cup of molasses. Then we have 2 eggs. I'm going to put in 1 at a time. We're going to turn this way down now. This is 1.5 cups of root beer. And I'm using a root beer that I've taste tested before, and I thought it was really sweet. I have half a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of ginger vodka or ginger liqueur, either one will work. And then turning this down on low, I'm going to add my dry ingredients. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I have a greased loaf pan, and I have lined it with parchment paper. I'm going to scrape this to make sure that everything gets mixed in. You can really smell the root beer. Then I'm going to pour this into my pan. I'm going to take this over to my oven and cook it for approximately 1 hour, or until a cake tester stuck in the center comes out clean, and then we're going to let it cool and we will bring it back as a finished product. Our bread is out of the oven and cooled. It smells so good. You can definitely smell the root beer. I will cut off a slice, show you that, and let's give it a taste. It is so sweet and so good. You can taste the ginger and the spices and the root beer, the molasses. Everything comes to the forefront. It is amazing. This really is a cake that you're going to want to make over and over again, and you can use up those root beers that you have sitting around. I know that's what I did. Don't forget to subscribe. Every Monday through Friday it's something different. Mondays for the at-home, Tuesday's a recipe. Wednesday, it's tips for you and your house. Thursday's a cocktail, and Friday is a sweet treat. And don't forget to, leave me a comment or an idea or a suggestion. If you make this, don't forget to let me know. You can get a hold of me on most social medias at CM Coleman Home. And also check out my website, which will have an even better detailed description of the full recipe. You can sign up for our weekly updates at the website also. And as always, remember, running your house doesn't have to be a full-time job. Turn it into a hobby and have some fun.